Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good start to your Ides of June. Oh, this year just needs to end. Can we all just agree at the end we forget 2020 actually even ever happened? That would be nice. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's healthy, wealthy, wise, or at least two of the three. Is usually what you're shooting for. I'm having a pretty good day. My week starts really tomorrow. That's when my busy stuff starts, 16th of the month. Shouldn't affect any streams though. Should be all right Wednesday and Friday. So this week, Outer Worlds today. I mean, it's Outer Worlds on Monday and Wednesday for like the next couple months probably. So if you're not into this game, I apologize. It's gonna be this game for a while. I'm into it. I love these types of games. They're fun. The problem with these games is I play them even longer than they should be played, probably. Because two reasons. Well, one, my OCD, and I like clean maps and clean mission lists and stuff, so I end up doing a lot of side missions. Two, in these games, I find the side missions are where you find like the really quirky characters and the interesting little side stories and stuff, so they're fun to investigate as well. Plus, your character just levels up. It makes the end stuff like real easy. You're like level 800. Unless it levels up with you. I don't know how this game works. But anyway, we're continuing Outer Worlds tonight. We are Rebecca Stone. She is a charmer. Basically, all our points are in lie, intimidate, and persuade. So basically, we're going to be trying to talk our way out of almost every encounter that we come in contact with. But if that does not work, our secondary skill that we're putting the most points into is guns, like long guns and stuff, like assault rifles and whatnot. So that if, our words don't work, bullets will, right? All right, so let's get back into it. We are at the tail end of Edgewater, I believe. But anyway, finish my previous thing. Monday, Wednesday, Outer Worlds for like the Monday and Wednesdays forevermore. Friday, hopefully we'll be doing some multiplayer. If we're not, for some reason, I will do a card game. Most likely, I would play Magic. Oh, that's might be loading in a little bit. All right, there we go. Just takes a minute to load in. It's got lots of depth. All right, looks good now. Oh, there's the Vicar. The Vicar's with us now. I totally forgot. Oh my God, we have the Vicar. So we have Pavardi and the Vicar. Is she staying with us? I thought she was just with us for a little while, but I guess they're both with us now. Let's check out... Oh yeah, that's right. We got skills to do. But anyway, Friday I would do Magic. I got access to an extension. Twitch extension that works for the Magic game, so that you can, as a watcher, I know it's tough to see the cards and understand everything. So you hover over them and it blows the cards up so you can read them. I'm sure you've seen it on a billion other types of streams like that. But anyway, how's everyone doing? Hello, Chelly. Hello, Long. Sorry, I didn't even say hello. Thunderstorms. Ooh, Chelly, be careful. Hope everything's power surged up. Sounds like a lovely individual. Lies, deceit, and guns. Hey, there's persuade in there, Chelly. That's nice. That's not as evil. See, look, it's persuade, lie, and intimidate. All right, so there's one. I mean, that's sort of. I mean, just because you can persuade someone doesn't mean you're evil. Now, I agree, lie and intimidate aren't very good, but there's one good one in there. But hey, we need something to back up our words, so that is guns. So anyway, we have how many? 10. So obviously now we're in the dialogue sub ones now. So we have to start individually going into persuade, lie, and intimidate. So Pravarti's given us good persuade. The Vicar's given us good intimidate. All right, let's see what these give us. So 60 coward targets armor. Human coward chance. When a human cowers, you gain 25% armor. Scrambled auto mechanicals attack at their normal speed. Auto mechanical scramble chance. That's all these auto mechanical stuff. Terrified creature. I like creature. Creature sounds more menacing than human. I mean, I'm sure there's some badass humans in this game, but Creature sounds worse. So I think we'll go with Intimidate. Maybe we'll make an Intimidate focused. Plus the Vicar's giving us good up that. So we're going to go up to 55 on that. And then we're going to go ranged a couple more. We're staying away from melee. And we were doing a little bit of leadership, but maybe we should do tech. This all does my companions, right? I guess companions are good. What's tech do? I could always have a companion do my tech crap, right? Tinkering, cost, corrosion damage. Who cares about this shit? Breakdown. I mean, we're going to find so much. If this is anything like any other game like this I've ever played, we're going to find so much stuff to break down. It's going to be ridiculous. So I don't think we need... The medical would be nice. We may need that stuff, but it's not worth it on the science and engineering. So I think we'll go with leadership. We'll get that up to 25, and then we'll put the remaining point in defense. We are going to try and keep defense a little bit. Yep. All right, so then we go over to perkies. All right, so vendor prices. Fast travel when encumbered is pretty good, but that's like a, you know, it's like a nice to have. I don't know if it's worth a perk point. We still haven't used this tactical time dilation. I totally don't even know how to use it. I forget every time we start playing. Don't care. That's not bad. Companion crit chance is nice. Sprint speed, walk speed. Alright, I think we're going to go companion crit chance. We have 2 companions, so that's kind of like double companion crit chance, right? Alright, nice. So over to our inventory. We are getting fairly heavy here, so we need to take care of our inventory plus our companions. So let's go over to the Vicar. What's the Vicar rocking here? He's got a shotgun and a telescoping staff. Can I see the Vicar's, like, stats? Oh, yeah, I can. Hold on a second. So skills are Intimidate, Hack, and Science. Distance, weapon mix. Yeah, mixed is fine. Mode is passive. Once told to attack, the pan continues to fight until combat is over. Alright, defensive then. Oh, aggressive. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought aggressive would be like he would start the fight. Okay, never mind. No, we'll keep him aggressive. That's fine. Alright, so it doesn't really seem to have any... His ability is Trick Shot. I don't know what that is. Max examines and evaluates his target and spiritually enlightens them with a blast from his shotgun. Alright, so he wants a shotgun. Do we have a better shotgun? What's his one do? 230? No, we do not. We do not. He has a pretty nice shotgun. Alright, so we can... Alright, so we can't break that down, but we don't need any shotguns. So the Vicar is fine. What about your armor? We don't have any. Great. Pavardi, how you doing? She likes a gun. You've been playing Barn Finders all afternoon long? Is it good? I guess it's good if you've been playing it all afternoon. Medium's fine. What's her ability? Pavardi slams down her hammer, creating a blast wave that shocks enemies and stuns auto mechanicals. Okay, so she wants a hammer of some sort. Okay, do we have a better hammer? What's her hammer do? 153? No, she's got a good hammer. Alright, and then she's got a pistol at 154. Yeah, none of this stuff is good for her. All right, cool. Back to us. Like, we can't get rid of some of this stuff. Like, I can't unequip this one for some reason. I don't know why that is. Alright, so unequip, unequip, unequip. Alright, first thing is we have this shotgun. I do like the shotgun, so I don't mind it being kind of bound to me for whatever reason. Assault rifle at 215. It is pristine, but we need to repair it a little bit. But we do love our assault rifle, so get that up there. I don't think we have a better assault rifle. You can sort these, right? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, and then... I don't like the heavy machine gun. Mostly because you can't load it while running. We found that out running from those gorillas. Let's try a shotgun for a little bit. It seems fun. And then we'll just take like this plasma, right? We need plasma weapon of some sort. Alright, and then armor, we've already done that. We're maxed out. And we do have some mods. So I can I see it won't let me unequip it. It's so weird. It won't let me break it down either. I don't understand. Does it become bound to me or something? Maybe because I modified it? I don't know. Alright, oops. Alright, so now we can break down a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah, so let's just break all this stuff down. We're just gonna find better weapons. I don't know why these ones are special. I guess because maybe they're named. I don't know. I don't know why they have like a little sun behind them. I have no idea. Boog, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Curly is doing good. We had a nice meal tonight. We had some cold pasta salad with some chicken strips in it. It was very, very nice. It's pretty good. I don't know why they have like a little sun. I don't care. Break them all down. I don't know if breaking down or selling is better. But we're going to break them all down. I mean, we sell all our junk, so we do make money that way. I don't know how good weapon parts are. I mean, we have like a billion of these. Like, these, I never look at these when I play like Fallout games. I never look at this stuff. You know, things that give you extra stuff. I only look at it if I run up against something like super crazy, you know, way above my level, or I can't take it, or I just need a little extra something. Then I start going through what consumables do I have, and then I start taking like 5 of them, and then I just roll through that opponent real quick. It's funny. All right, mods we'll look at next time we're at a workbench. All right, we're done. Now. Quest time. I keep hitting the wrong button. So this one, we return to the ship and we're ready to go. Everything else is completed. We're out of here. We ready to go, Vicar? Pavardi, you good? Pavardi, I'm going to call you Parv. Is that cool? Because just too many syllables in the heat of battle. It was quite tasty. It's got the like the different color rotini noodles in it. It's good stuff. Man, this planet. So we're getting in the ship and leaving. So is this like the last time we'll see this planet? I mean, there's really absolutely no reason. We've kind of really set this town on a new course. I hope that lady, whatever her name, Abigail, I hope she does that town well.
Miss Parvati, come for a visit?
Oh. Not today. Just helping this lady.
She's gonna leave with me, dude. I think. Maybe she doesn't. She might not. Alright, let's just take a nice leisurely walk. This game is so gorgeous. I'm amazed every time we play it. I can't wait till we get it to a new planet. No, dessert would be later. Dessert would be later. Although my desserts recently are mostly like trail mix. But they do have M&Ms in it, so I get my chocolate fix. But I'm down like, I mean, I don't like, you know, this is not a big deal. Like, I'm not doing this for like, I'm just trying to get like healthier in, you know, older age and stuff, right? You know, just trying to eat better, not necessarily, and walking more. I'm not like crazy exercising or anything, but I have lost like 10 to 15 pounds or something since, I don't know, like 2 months ago. This guy, it's a marauder, right? So he's gonna be like super.
Incoming.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I didn't even see you. Holy crap! Why did my companions not tell me?
That's the last of them.
Jesus! I didn't even see them there at all. That's my fault. I was distracted. Sorry, guys. But we do have a pretty good ice cream that's low cal, which is nice. I love how our ship is called the Unreliable. It really doesn't boast confidence in my expectations of this ship. I love the reason why we have this ship is because our little space capsule landed on the guy whose ship this was. So amazing. All right.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars,
Sure.
she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model?
Wow.
Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship. Working on a real engine.
It's the motto of my life, Jelly.
To a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every
If you
time
go
I
in
think
with
of going
no
back, I get this
expectations,
sinking
there's a
feeling.
good chance some of the time you're going to be quite surprised. I'm only a decent mechanic, Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy. She doesn't seem happy. You've never been on a ship before? Either have I. I mean, I guess technically as I was on that ship that we were asleep in. Nah, I like Pravarti. I mean, we might kick her out later, but I mean, I can understand it.
Well, it's kind of you to
Let's
say
bond
that.
with her. Maybe we can hit on her.
And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I
Tend to
can
my
keep your
engine.
ship
Is that a
sailing.
euphemism?
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm in on it. I'd be glad to have you along. Pick your cabin. It's yours. You just met me. Why would you want to go into space with a stranger? Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm glad.
Yes! I mean, thanks.
I mean, you're my
What
only
was
two
that
friends. You and the vicar.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Okay. What's up, vicar? Whoa, yo. Back up, buddy. All right, we good to go? I like they can have two companions. It's kind of fun. Wait a minute, do I have to pick the lock on my own ship?
You're fast.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it all game. Look, I steal a lot, okay? Don't judge. Ooh, workbench. Let's deal with this real quick. Okay, so first things first, let's repair some stuff. Repair that. Repair that. Repair that. Alright, great. Next, let's modify the assault rifle. It changes it to a shock. I don't really want to do that. I'm not sure that's necessarily better. We already have a shock weapon, so I don't necessarily need that to be. Alright, no mods for that guy. Oh wait, we do have one. See, that'll change it. I can change everything to a shock. So that changes it to a shock. Yeah, so it's the only mod I have, really. It's underwhelming. Alright, let's tinker. I'm gonna tinker with this. I have a lot of bits. I don't know where I got all these bits. Alright, we're gonna go up to 40. That's getting stupid expensive there. I just like a good assault rifle. You know me if you've ever watched. Assault rifle's my favorite weapon. Alright. We ready to go, boys and girls? I don't know how to fly this thing,
Captain,
but we
I
can
have
figure it out.
detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest
I forgot
your
about
time
this chick.
in the local community.
She's got like dead eyes.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's get the hell out of here. I got a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
No. Yeah. Yep, sure. I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Maybe.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Alright. Vicar, dude, you can back off, man. Be like Pavarti. Where's she at? Where did Pavarti go? Oh, there she is. Alright, let's get this sucker in here and get out of here. I needed an engineering degree to be able to do that? Oh! Sounds like you break your leg. Done.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Great.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay. Nah, man, let's get out of here. We're good to go. Oh no, this ship doesn't look fit to fly. Alright, well, we're off. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay. Good, sure. What's he got?
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Oh, he was an idiot.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Drippage? What? Where? Dripping from where? Get to the point. Feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time. Nah, we don't need to tell him that. Never been better, man.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Okay.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
All right.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
How hard
Gladys
can that be?
Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Alrighty, that seems like a lot of things I need to need to ask you about. Slow down. Put you a couple light years between me and Halcyon. Okay, hold on. Slow down.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Okay. Why do I need a key to Monarch? Yeah, why do I need a key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly,
Oh.
and almost completely lawless.
Oh.
You'll love it.
Oh, it sounds like our kind of place.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
I guess you need some sort of degree to program a nav key. Can't we just like put in the star coordinates and the computer can figure out how to get there? I mean, isn't that what computers do? Can I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience.
Uh-oh.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you.
Do you know who you're talking to? I could talk my way out of anything.
You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Alrighty. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether? Get out of this crap hole. These corporations are putting this place down.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire
Okay,
your
so I need a
optimism,
skip drive.
but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Alright. You convinced me. I'm in.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let
We
her
can
know
do
you're
it,
coming.
Long. We can do it. The problem is,
By the way,
every step of the
I
way,
gave
we're going to need
Captain
to do 15
Hawthorne a
things.
disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud.
What?
I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's
Oh, I want
quarters.
that. Is that like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter? You want to explain what it is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Oh.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
Interesting.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Oh, interesting. So you can like become a guard or something like that. If you get it like a guard's, an identity cartridge. You mentioned it has limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more
Oh,
likely.
so I gotta stand still.
Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path, you can't sneak past.
Dude, you're giving a master stealth
Maintain
artist.
your distance. Act
Like,
normal.
that's just an
No
unfair
running,
advantage
no
for me.
Jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, I got it. I know how to do stealth. I know, stealth camo. We're ready for it. Can I just steal a uniform?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, sweetens the breath, does it? How does it sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Seems far-fetched.
The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
I get it. I got it.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Oh, you're on
And
Stellar Bay?
remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
What if I want
The
wealth and
board's
power?
only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run
Can
this
I
colony to the ground.
can I turn and be
Transmission
with the
ended.
board?
If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
All right, Ada. Oh my. Whoa, there's a lot of places. Holy moly. All right, so where are we? We're on Terra 2. The Halcyon's wealthiest elite live in its capital city, Byzantium, while the colony's laborers live in corporate-owned townships along the frontier. I'm pretty sure that's where we are, Terra 2. We need to go see this groundbreaker before we can go land in Monarch. Olympus, the largest of Halcyon's two Jovian gas giants. Perpetual storms rack the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. Oh, so I guess we're not going there. This one's gone. Was there a planet here? It's gone. Tartarus is locked. Eridanos we can't go to. Scylla. Largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, the largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Charybdis cluster. Hephaestus Minding once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago, so there's nobody on there either. An uninhabitable icy planetoid at the end of the Halcyon system. Typhoon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony. Okay, great. This is a great place. Why did we pick here? Because of Terra 2? Where's Terra 1? Hephaestus. The closest planet to the Sun, the Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such has claimed the planet for itself. Damn. So it's the mining company has that. This one has the what is it, the Spacers Cadet or whatever they're called. And obviously we're not landing on the Sun. Oh, and that's Phineas's lab. Oh, so his lab is somewhere else. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. So we'll go visit him after we hit the groundbreaker. So we're gonna go get this nav key to land at Monarch. Oh, welcome to the system map. I just did it. Here you see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
After the groundbreaker.
All right. Let's go see Gladys. Gladys Knight and the Pips. What's up, Havarti? Party selection. Well, both of them, I guess. They're my only two in my party. I like it. So they're doing like the Mass Effect thing. We're going to have a bunch of companions we can take with us. I mean, two out of the bunch. Like, we'll be able to flip between them. That's kind of cool. I mean, there'll be ones we hate and never work with. I'm sure they'll be our favorite. I don't think it'll be either one of these two. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that with you guys here.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Why are you
Welcome
purple?
to Groundbreaker, by the by.
By the by. Don't mind the heat.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Damn.
Shut it, Felix. You're not
Alright.
getting any better.
How's it going? Everybody doing all right? Everybody seems to be working. I'm just gonna look around, see if there's anything I can, 5-finger discount. Shit. Hey, yo, I need some distraction. Actually, do I even need this stuff? I do want those mag picks. Okay, shh. Okay, that's cool. Oh, you guys look real good. Hi, how you doing? We're doing nothing. What are you doing? You're just...
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
That is interesting. Restricted access. What's up, Mardet?
If you've got a complaint,
Whoa.
file it at security.
I ain't got no complaint, man.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Ah. I don't have anything to declare. Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark, the team to lead Halcyon to an even better tomorrow. Who wanted? Dead or alive? Macred. Alright. Captain Gunnar Macred for several counts of public intoxication. He's wanted dead or alive for public intoxication? Destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and resisting arrest. Contact Commandant Sanita if you have any information concerning. Proof of kill required to collect. Alright. Ooh, who's this? Oh, Phineas! For various crimes and violations of board policy, including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board
That's
property.
quite the impressive list of infractions.
And they apparently don't like him, huh?
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at him.
Oh, do you not know we're talking with him? Alright, what am I doing here? I should save also what I'm thinking about. Passage to anywhere. Speak to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Oh, okay, so that's right. So we have to go to their ship, which is right there. No, wait a minute. No, what is that? Oh, the holographic shroud. Let's go get that first. Sorry. I gotta run back to the... how do I tell them to stay?
Be right there.
Just stay. I'll be right back. I forgot something. I forgot my mask. Social distancing. Did you guys stay over there? Oh, idiots. Stay. How do I tell you to stay?
On my way.
Alright, I don't know how to tell them to stay. I forgot. We gotta get the shroud real quick. We might need the shroud while we're in here. Like steal something off the Groundbreaker ship or something. Who knows? Now, where is it?
More strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
The hell is that talking about? Alright, guys. This is my... Oh, they won't follow me in here. That's right. Ooh. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Sounds like I didn't do well in Edgewater. Welcome, Captain. Messages from Alex. We missed for Alex Hawkins. Hawkins unread messages. From you, Bedford. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink, wink. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Hawthorne's archived messages. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits. Oh, this guy's on the Groundbreaker. I noticed you decided to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touch down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your friend, Udom. Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere message of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It's a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminal these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thoughts to that thing we discussed, about the Wells fellow. I'm sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Look forward to seeing you again, wingman. Wink. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Last Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. Really tie one on. What the hell? So Udom just wants to get Wells's location, it seems, right? Let's see what we sent to him. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Alright, logs. Note to self, remember this later. Know better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab. Just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I'd asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of a fantastical weapon like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. The last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Last Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the Hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of those weapons that inspired Wells. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't trust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I asked? That's not that I'm not trustworthy enough? That I used it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony? Like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associates, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to other of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Oh, dude, I want some of these science weapons. That shrink ray sounds amazing. Okay, so now we have missions for the science rays. Okay, so this must be the... Alright. The holographic shell projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. Alright, we're out of here.
Stay safe out there.
I will, Ada. Oops. Miracle on the Frontier. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. That's about me.
Can we talk?
Oh, God. Parv's going to be annoying. Oh, my God. You guys are right up on me. Hi.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay. She can't be good. This place is a dump. Well, she doesn't run the thing. She's the Groundbreaker's engineer. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
That's where we're going.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borscht beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yummy Borscht beans. Are you asking to leave my crew and join her? I don't think that's what she's asking. Sure, we can go over there.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
All right.
Did you want to talk about anything else before we moved on?
Before we moved on? We'll talk later. How you doing over? Where'd the vicar go? Oh, there he is. How you doing, buddy? You all right?
Captain, if I could
Oh my
trouble
God,
you for a
everybody
moment
wants
of
to
your
talk.
time, while we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
Oh, okay. You know somebody who can read the book?
I've
Oh,
been
that's right.
thinking
He's
on
looking
that.
for this
There's
book.
a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's
Okay.
also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
What's this book about again? I forget. Like, we got him the book. I can't remember what it's about. It's in a different language, but he told us what it's supposed to be in there. That sounds like a good lead, but how do we find him? Seems a bit of a long shot. Only one guy in this whole colony that can translate French. Sounds like a good lead. How do we find him?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and
That
departures.
sounds shady, Vicar. How will a crew manifest help us track down? How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills
yeah?
during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Alrighty. Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm only here to make my companions happy, apparently. Alright, let's go.
Heard from the last is down on 22 that you did it.
Alright, let's talk to customs. Do we need anything? How are we doing on it? Ammo. Guess we could buy some of these just in case. Like 8 of them. Actually, let's buy... Yeah, screw it, let's buy all 7. You never know what you need. What do you got? Light assault rifle, impact hammer. Nah, I don't want any of that. 9, 4, oh, 17. Nah, we'll let that go. Don't need to spend all of our money. What is this? A hunter kit. Ranged weapon skills +5. Mr. Ouch. Power attack damage +20%. Mr. Ouch. Alright, what's up? I got nothing to declare except these guns and stuff. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, I don't have an ID. What happens then?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
What if I told you I'm a newly thawed colonist from the Hope? I'm just gonna present Hawthorne's ID.
Captain, Hawthorne, you said.
Oh, this
Let
might
me
be a bad
apologize in
idea.
advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, no.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such
I
a time as they see fit to
know.
lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Oh, no. I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne, and this isn't my ship.
Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Captain Hawthorne abducted me and made me work his ship for free. I'm a prisoner. Help. I won the ship in a poker game. Hawthorne gave me his ID so I could fly it. Hawthorne died in a crash. I took his ID so I could fly his ship. I like the died in a crash one.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
All right. How about I won it in a poker game?
Please. You can do better than that. Where's the drama?
Okay. Obviously, you want the abducted me story.
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
He's dead.
You must feel terrific. Good for you.
Guy's buying it. So you believe I'm not Hawthorne?
Not in the least. Good story, though.
Oh. How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Oh, I know Udom.
Our board representative here.
Oh, he fat-fingered this. It's not really the board, it's Udom.
Promenade. Shines like a Byzantium.
I got it. I got it. He's looking for Hawthorne. I got it. Any idea why it was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the heck?
Okay.
This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'm guessing Udom. Great. I'll go talk to him, straighten this out. Has to be a mistake. I'm going to wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
All right, see, he's on my
and if
side.
you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Oh, crap. Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I think you should go tell her that yourself. Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
All right, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there
I love how
anything
people
else I
just
can
give a
help you with?
random stranger, like, important tasks and things. Alright, seems like there's some tension.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one.
Smart move. That's
Folks
just
around
capitalism.
here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yeah, your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it. Why can't Groundbreaker and the board just work together? Glad it terrifies them. The bastards! Keep pushing them.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
Oh, the Groundbreaker's the
board
whole
wouldn't do
station.
that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was a
Would they?
ship.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony.
No, they're not.
They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I'm here to rile that crap up. The board runs most of the systems, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners.
Well,
Seems like
tramp
every
freighters.
year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews.
How did this
year.
place stay like independent?
Sure
Thanks
thing.
for the info, dude. Can I find a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Okay. I'm looking for something a little more, you know, local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed.
Oh.
Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind
Sure,
me.
bad folks.
Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards.
I know you want us to meet her,
weird,
Parv.
in a good way.
Got it.
Happy to help. That's my job.
I don't want
after
anything
all.
long term. The hell do I
You're
want
real
long
good
term?
at it too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized.
Well, these two are hitting it off.
Can we move this along? I have a certain,
Dude,
matter I'd
settle
like to
down.
attend to,
We'll
Captain.
translate your book later. How does Halcyon Holdings work?
Are you pulling my leg?
Yes. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth,
Okay.
before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
Okay. How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Oh, okay, so it is a ship that's kind of a station. Okay, I got it. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Oh, I have a feeling we have a little, I believe we have a little wizard behind the curtain going on here.
Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators. in
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about Sublight Salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Well, that's not
They're
good.
on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Oh, I'm going right over and talking to her.
All right.
What can you tell me about Udom?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Okay, so we have to cozy up to the board when we talk to him. Okay.
Sure thing.
I need to talk to someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go.
The fence?
On your left when you enter the promenade. Make
The
sure
rest
you
and
bring
go?
an empty belly.
Looking for a drink. I bet she says the rest and go.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight
Oh,
through
right.
security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
They have a drink named after my ship?
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Thanks, man. You actually
Be
been quite
seeing ya.
helpful. I kind of now understand how this whole corporation thing works. So, what I don't understand is so Earth is still around? And what is the crossing? I don't know what the crossing is. Is that when we, like, crossed over into space or something? Oh, can I come in here and say hi? Hey, buddy. How you doing? Just wanted to see where you work. Can I use your terminal? Thanks. Let's see. Cleo Freighter hauling Tobackhorn. Rizzo Freighter hauling Purpleberry everything. Freelancer, possibly Sublight. Freelancer, definitely Sublight. Unreliable business unknown. Unreliable business unknown. Impounded. Hawthorne ship, but no Hawthorne. Wonder what happened there. I'm a Hawthorne though. departures. Freelancer Sublight, none. Deadbeat at the rest and go insisted once again that he's part of the crew, but they acted like they didn't know him. Spacer's Choice Freighter delivered Callahan's new mask. Messages. This is a joke, right? I'm forwarding this around the station and no one thinks you're real. And if you are, welcome to Groundbreaker, asshole. To dissatisfied user 70 from security. To security from dissatisfied user. Aren't fit for Christie pigs. You honestly expect me to share a berth with some junker flown by a freelancer? I'm a company man and I demand company accommodations. Annie Cleo would give you such a withering glare if she saw how you treated her two-time employee of the month. Yes, that is me. You signed a social contract when you gave me clearance to land. I asked for what is mine by right. Room to breathe, a heated berth so I can walk around barefoot, and service with a smile. You're giving me 1 out of 3. I'll give you until I hit send to rectify this error. From Wildcat. Hey, I landed like 15 minutes ago and this crazy guy with no shoes on has been throwing shit at my rig, like actual shit. Can I open fire or what? Don't bother, we're on our way. See, I like these little things in these terminals and stuff. It's good stuff. What's this? What are you guys? I don't know what that means.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before.
Private Lee Flores.
What can Groundbreaker Security
your
do
security.
for you today?
Just getting my bearings. What do you do here?
This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Uh-oh, what happened, buddy? Why can't you take incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Do you do, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not, we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sanita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Okay. Alright. We're friends, right, Lee? Do me a favor and I'll owe you one, dude. Yeah!
Right. I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Okay, no problem, dude. No problem, no problem. There's Commandant. I'm coming in, Commandant. How do I get in?
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. Well, we got in. I got us in. Let's talk to Sanita. She's gonna be freaking out that we're in here, isn't she?
Got my sights on you.
Got your sights on me? Why? What did I do? Whoa, 180. Back up, man. Alright, let's talk to Sanita.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
I'm not loitering. So what's it like working security detail in this space station? Let's try and pick her up.
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand?
Oh, this chick is hard, man. Whoa, alright, just trying to make conversation.
I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved.
Damn. What's a Mardet?
We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know.
What's the crossing? Why Marnet and not guard or officer?
The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardets because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Alright. I couldn't help but notice a bounty on I may not know him. I don't know him. Phineas Wells?
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what-fors of his location, Udon Bedford would sure.
Should we just tell Udon where Phineas is? How bad would that be for the game? Is he like a famous criminal or something?
To the board, yeah. You've read his wanted poster. Whole list of things to get their unders in a wad. But he's never done nothing to Groundbreaker, so I've no problem with him. We keep the poster up to keep the peace is all.
What about that McRed bounty?
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Why don't you take him? Why don't you send a Mardat to get him?
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
Bureaucracy. I'll take it.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill.
Okay.
I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
What bounties you have available?
Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. That aside, not much else. Groundbreaker's keeping calm at the moment.
Alright, I'll be on my way, lady. I'm not leaving, though. Nah, we could take a bunch of stuff, though. I really need what is that? A steel hoop? Alright, well, we need a steel hoop. We don't have a steel.
I'll keep my head down.
Okay, you do that, buddy. Prayer beads? Take those two. Ooh, yeah, baby. You found an ID cartridge used with the holographic shell. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. Love it. No, I'm done with salt tuna. Ooh, I'll take a plasma rifle, though. I don't think I need multiple IDs. Okay, this just sends us back out to the outside. Right, we don't want to go. I know you need to get your thing. I'm on it. I'm on it. Let's save before we forget. All right, journal. What do you want to do? Science weapon, McRed. Okay, yeah, you want to do this. All right, where's that at? All right, there's the terminal. Whoa, it's like right in this room.
There it is. Just yank the drive, and I'll do the rest.
Okay. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop. Hey, prayer beads. Hey, I took all that stuff. Lock container. He fled before we get down to it. Left his things behind, so restored in the back of the security station so the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. All right, we might need to break into that thing. Break into that locked one. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous 1-2. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Oh, the bar's name is the Lost Hope. Oh, okay, gotcha. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. A guy from the back base roughed up the Moon Kid. The Moon Kid? Raving mad warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows down there. Oh, McRed's the drug dealer. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Oh, Gladys is working with McRed. Right, eject that. Exit that.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Okay, cool, man. You do that. Oh, here, take the gate.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a Sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship.
Okay.
I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Yeah, Monarch is the place that has, like, no law, right? You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Yeah, okay, Vicar. Alright, and you need to talk to the engineer. Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry about it. Alright, next on the list. So that's going to go... We have to wait until we get the Monarch. So she wants to meet the engineer. Let's go do that. She's a little ways away. Is there anything else in the security office we need to steal? Nope. A lot of people just sitting around doing absolutely nothing. See, that one wasn't even stealing. That's like community property. Ooh, hello.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
Halcyon's news announcer. Oh, that's the announcer. Wait, what? What is this? Media circus surrounds circus time. What the hell? The politics of Tossball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. Asked to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in their organizational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the Clowns stated their goal remains the same as ever. Toss, ball, win, repeat. Uh-oh. Sounds like problems like they have in the Premier League, right? Should we wake these people up? Steel rest. Yeah, I'm in that. I don't need pre-sliced bread, though. Ooh, purple berry what? Punch? Yeah. You guys didn't see that.
You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Oh, hello.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Aftertaste the rainbow. Nice. Alright, so there's the rest and go. That's where Gladys will be. Lost Hope, that's the bar. Medical Bay, what is that? Spacer's Choice. Bell's Shells. Waste Disposal. Sublight, so that's the Sublight company. And this is Halcyon over here. I assume that's where Udom is in there.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells.
Terrorist? That's a little harsh. We got Auntie Cleo's. Let's talk to Greasy.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Sure. Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you got.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
What? Alright, so he's got Tripicale Pasta Pack. 200% natural health regeneration. That's pretty good. Buy a couple of those. Tomato flavored paste with a secret blend of 37 herbs, spices, and flavored additives. What's the tagline? Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. Roast them, pop them, or eat them raw. Bag of tobaccorn ears. Pipe patch. A dermal nicotine delivery system. Nicotine high, ranged weapon spread, minus 50%. Ranged weapon spray, minus 50%. Nicotine low, yeah, and then your sway starts going up and stuff. All the benefits of smoking a real pipe. None of the messy cleanup. It is tasty. Alright, we got nothing. Thanks, buddy. Alright, so engineering. This is where, what's her name will be. Alright, she's right in there.
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37?
Oh
You
my
think
God.
they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Do you have what it takes to defend your
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Alright, let's introduce her.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm the captain of the Unreliable. Let's not use our name too much, though my ship's a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
There might be. I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get at an impound, I'm bound for Monarch. Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air
I hear
into
a
my
mission.
ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts.
Oh, I gotta negotiate
and I won't
for you.
let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Oh god, that sucks. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay. The back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, my kind of people. Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have.
Oh no.
One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Uh-oh.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
No offense taken, I guess. None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
You can't get these parts anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade.
Okay,
That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup. Aren't you just delaying the inevitable? Nah, that's their negotiations.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with the miscreants?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Alright, so if all else fails, put a bullet in their heads. Is that what you're telling me? I'll get them.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Oh my god, the next phase of repairs. Look, lady. Alright, I need to access your terminal, though. Daily checklist. You can do this, Jun Lee. You can brush teeth. Don't brush your teeth. Personal files. Back bays. More complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the Mardes they're free to flush out McReed and his outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and paper justification. They want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that damn mask. Oh, I want this mask this Callahan guy has. Found another listening device in my office. Thing was the size of a toss ball with a cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always, Lilia. Could have sworn the auto mechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. That's interesting. Sprat infestation at the Rest and Go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again, or I'll swear by law I'll airlock her stall. What the hell is Sprats? Messages from Bedford. My dear lady. The implications of your accusations cause my breath to hitch in my... Oh, this kind of... we're not going to like this guy at all. Breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at an agreeable understanding for what is a board liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you do decide to return to the negotiations table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts, again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I used my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You chose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin, or are you pulling this shit for fun? We're gonna have to do something about this Udem guy. Alright, thanks. Thanks for everything. I guess I can't get in there, huh? Nope. Alright.
This is Halcyon News.
Let's just take a quick peek around engineering. Oh, I didn't introduce her. Oh, shit. Hold on. I'm sorry. I totally forgot to introduce you. My bad.
What can I do for you, Captain?
This is, Parv. Oh, well, wait, we're not done yet. You don't have a lot of faith in the board.
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power. And they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
To like being in command.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Your successor? Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so.
Oh, this is a family thing?
The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died.
Well, I want to know what this crossing is.
Promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
How do you know? I didn't even introduce you. Was it a big change?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family.
Right, now I
It's
understand.
got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
But it sounds like you're like the last one. Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe.
I only know a few words in that sentence you just said. Alright, let's introduce Parv.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Alright, back to my other stuff.
You got my attention.
Pavarti, you want to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudger.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, she's pretty nice. Parvati, don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to compare notes in person. Yeah, let's silently encourage her. Silently encourage her.
Wow, great. I'll do that then.
I think we're making a relationship here.
Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Nice job, Parv.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
We're good. See, we're backing Parv up. I think they're getting together. I think we're gonna find them together later. All right, let's get out of here.
This is Halcyon News.
Okay.
We interrupt your
So
regular
where are we? All right, let's save. We need to get back. No. We need to get back into the habit of saving a lot. Okay, so that we have to go back to the unreliable. That's fine. That's something else. All right, so we're done all the companion stuff for here. Okay, so we can go to sick bay. We can hunt down McRed. We can get the science weapon on the Groundbreaker. Get new parts for the radiator. I guess we should maybe get new parts for the radiator. Although the main quest, they're going to ask us to do stuff as well, probably. But let's get new parts. Ooh, they're like right out here. Oh, that's right. We got to go down to where the miscreants are. That's right. We're going to the back base, people. Roll up the windows. Oh my God, it's McRed. Can we just keep?
Were you expecting any company?
I need to go.
Okay, I don't like how this went. I don't like how this went. I don't like how this went. Maybe we can talk to him. Our best weapon is talking. Our best weapon is talking. I don't like how that went. I don't like how that went. Okay, let's just walk in, say hey.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
It's alright, Red, dude. It's cool, man.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Look at this guy.
Yum, yum.
Love your chops,
Time
dude.
to feed the flames.
Are you just gonna attack me?
Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Don't worry.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out. but only room for one captain.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's get serious here. So, excuse me. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck. You're only getting out of this alive if you play nice. I was just exploring the ship and stumbled on this level. If it's nothing personal, I'll just be going. Nah, I think we need to intimidate. I don't like this guy. I think we need to push him a little bit. Intimidate him.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
I'm here for some parts June Lee sent me. There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward. I was just distracting you. Nothing personal. I'm here for some... Let's get the parts first, then we'll get the bounty later.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
That's fine by me. So what can I grab? Can I get the part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute.
I say we just kill this guy.
Prophecy. Shit like that.
Okay, bribe him. Lie. Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead. Let's try that one.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got
I
the
just
run
noticed
of
he
the
has a
kingdom.
unibrow.
Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Nice. There was something else.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
There's a bounty on your head. I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need for violence. Give me your lighter and the bounty disappears. Oh, I like that.
My flame? Shit.
Yeah.
Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours.
Dude, we're making friends with everybody.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
You call your lighter Little Flick?
It's
I miss
obviously
my baby Pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind.
Wait, the engraving on here, does this say Sunita on it?
Keen eyes you got there. Sunita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding.
Oh!
Back.
Oh, really?
She wanted me to have something to remember her by.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How did you end up back here?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
He's not wrong with that. Sounds a lot like what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
Alright, later on,
You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Whatever, I'll do what I want. Level 9, baby. Alright, so. We definitely want Intimidate up to 60. Keep Lie and Persuade at 50. I'm cool with that. A little leadership. And a couple more guns. I'm good with that. Okay, we got the run of the ship, boys. We can do anything we want. Anything we want. Alright, he told us where these things were, and I don't remember where they were. Do we not have it labeled? You were able to peacefully resolve things with McRed, go retrieve the parts, and head back to Junlei. Oh, there they are over there.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Ooh. Why are those stealing? I guess they don't want us to steal weapons. Watch out, boys. Nobody out there, right? Okay, looks like we need to go this way to get the parts.
Hey, it's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Is it your birthday?
When I look at you, all I see is light.
Leia's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Nice. 6,000 XP for that. Alright, well that was easy.
Upgrade wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't
What is
give
it?
it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Alright, we don't want to get caught stealing in here, so. We'll only steal stuff that's worth it.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
No, I cannot imagine that, Vicar. What is this thing? Can I get this? It's a scrap mechanical. What's down here? Oh, hello. What's going on in here, boys? Alright, obviously not gonna be able to steal anything in here. Steal Petey? Who the hell's Petey? I kind of want to kill you all and steal that thing. Is that bad? What's Petey? Now, is there a way I know if people are looking at me or anything? Because that guy looks like he's looking straight at me. All right, we're going to save real quick.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, nothing. I'll pay 26 to look the other way. Nothing at all. Whatever I want.
Incoming.
All right, hold on. Let's see if that goes better. Hold on. I maybe shouldn't have shot my gun. Let's see if that goes better. Oh my God. No one saw it. Well, that went a lot better. I don't know what PD is, but we got it. Later, boys. How's it going? What's PD? He's not a consumable. What is he? Oh, there he is. A bite-sized guardian. This might look nice in one of the cruise rooms on the Unreliable. Oh, really? So it's just like a little thing? Oh, I thought it was like one of those advanced like weapons or something. Damn it. If no one saw it, it didn't happen. I like the way you think, Long. I like the way you think. If if a tree falls in the woods with no one around, does it really make a sound? You don't know. Alright, so let's just go right back to engineering real quick. Okay, just close the door on me, that's fine. Talk to Junli, we got her parts for her.
This is Halcyon News.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
No problem. Got the parts.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight Mantipillar infestation.
What the hell's a Mantipillar? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Okay.
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Why do I have to go to some maintenance shaft?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team.
Well, you
As
have
it is,
other
my
people.
Staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Alright, I'll go.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Alright, we don't really need the workbench right now. Alright, where are we going? Down here? Everybody doing alright? I know. I want to see a little dance in the elevator.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area.
Alright, I'm gonna hack your terminal first. Hold on a second. Arrival confirmation. To HHB Earth HQ, transmitted via Proved, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker successfully arrived at the Lagrange Point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Okay. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Okay. Tennyson's like they're... What the... Oh, that's a Mantis Swarm. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need a different weapon. Hold on! Where is he? I hear him. Oh, he's over there. Alright, we'll go get him. We'll go get him. It's okay, everybody. They're just little wormies. It's fine. I don't even know how I get up to him. Oh, here we go. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Where is he?
A fight.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Damn, nice job. Oh, I'm burning. Ow. I guess that's hot over there. Watch out. It's hot right there.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis.
Oh, okay.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Okay, then.
Sneak past if you can. Sneak back. I can always
Unexpected. Searching for...
Watch out, Captain!
That's the
Got
last
him.
of
I
them.
got him. Always forget like what works good on stuff. Ooh, Vicar's really taking a beating. Shock works good on these boys. Whoa, whoa, what's going on? Ow. Bard. Okay. How do I get in there? Alright, so obviously we gotta go this way. Come over here. Supposed to like knock that off or something? Oh, here we go. I'm an idiot. How about I just jump? Who needs to climb? I'll break my leg. It's fine.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Here we go.
It's okay, guys. I got it. I took care of it. And that'll be back there. That was the barred door. Okay, cool. Warning, lithium fluid pressure at 23%, solid state radiators at 102%, PCM heat sinks at 98%, ambient station temperature +8, machinery shaft temperature +29. Cycled droplet, oh, let's look at the logs first. Cobbled together. Staff is getting restless, workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seen if our independent outlast me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Guyon's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of the hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Alright, cycle the droplet pumps. Alright, cool.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by
Nice.
once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yes, they do. Maybe some money? How do I get out of here again? Ow. How do we get out of here, Vicar? This is where we came in, right? Got it. I found it. I found it.
have to say,
Never lost,
you
Long.
are
Never
surprisingly
lost.
adept
Just
in
slightly
combative
misplaced.
Why do I suspect you of
Never
anything?
lost.
You are quite handy with that hammer.
I like to hit things that annoy me.
Okay, so we can go chat with Jun Lee on the way out.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
There we go. She gives us
My boys are
praise.
returning to Green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Hey, thanks.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh, premium meds. Alright, great. Thanks. Oh, Groundbreaker loves us. Alright, so there's Edna. What's up, Edna?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities?
Let me guess, I can
That's
help.
on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
Oh, okay.
And that's our problem, how?
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Oh, I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case. What's in it for me if I investigate? Yeah, what's in it for me?
You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
Okay. I'm on it. I'm in it. Okay.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky,
Oh,
or I'll
great.
get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
We can have it right now.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to
I have a
sort
feeling
through.
one of them messages is probably serious. There's a lot of little, like, I like this. I really like it. I feel like some of these little side stories can really dovetail into the main and help really explain it more and stuff. Like, I'm really hoping for the best in this writing. Like, how they tie a bunch of this stuff together, like these side stories and whatnot. Okay. What are we doing now? Okay, so weapons from the void. That's travel to the relay. Oh, we could go claim the bounty from Commandant Tanita. We can get that done real quick. Go get that done. It's this way. What are you? Ike's Armory. Spratwurst. Yummy. There's Sublight. Can we break into this terminal? Recent users. Callahan, Everson, Oyama. Callahan's the mask guy, right? User Callahan. The hat. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employment contract. Hi, Mom. Okay. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to return a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Are you okay, honey? Did we meet this person's parents on Terra 2? I guess not. I mean, we only went to Edgewater, right? There's more than just, there's that Byzantium in there or something. So maybe we didn't. Public notices, feel that. That's right, we fixed the radiators. Groundbreaker is venting heat as intended. Credit where credit is due. We couldn't have done it without an outsider who took on great personal risk and expense for our sakes. If you see a new face wandering the promenade looking lost, chances are they deserve a hug for helping us through the crisis. Why? Can I get a name? Yeah, it's text. Can't you just use my name? Seeking contractors, Sublight Salvage. Ooh, I can get a job. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Detail. Okay, so once we get our Stellar Bay landing clearance, we can go get this. Like bounty or whatever. Loitering on Boyd property is strictly prohibited. The Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings offices here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for cooperation, Udom. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the third time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punish you accordingly, Felix Millstone. I think this Udom dude's, I think we're going to have to kill him. And I don't think I'm going to have much of a problem with it.
I know
honest.
she's in there, Mfuru.
Ooh, I don't want to get involved. Act like we didn't hear that. Spacer's Choice vendor, nice. Rest and go. We're going to be going there in a second. Let's go hand into...
Purpleberry Punch. You want to you know right here.
All I'm saying is, our lives are predestined upon a path that is only visible in retrospect.
Where's this coming
from,
from,
predicted
Vicar?
my life path would lead to prison, and thus avoided it, wouldn't I have done so? And even if I had, it still would have been unavoidable. Like that time I warned you about the giant pile of Raptidon shit, and you stepped in it anyway.
What are you talking about?
See?
Who the hell is he talking to? Is he talking to me or Parv? I didn't step in no shit, dude. Alright.
How goes the hunt?
Got it, Sunita. Well, I mean, I got the lighter.
On it,
He's
and I
dead,
decided,
sure, wink wink.
If you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Lie 1. Captain McRed is completely dead. Here's his lucky lighter as proof. Oh, does this have anything to do with your carnal understanding?
He tell you that, did he? I might have kicked his ass from one end of the Groundbreaker to the other a few years back. Whatever he reads into that is his business.
I'm sorry, kicked his ass or did something else? Alright, I got it. Here's
the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
This is gonna come back to bite us in a while. Remember this on like Wednesday or next week. Somebody remind me that that McRed's alive and we lied to that chick. Okay, let's save. Oops. Alright, where are we going now? So we have a task now. Salvager in the sky. That's that Sublight scavenger thing. Okay. We can talk to Sick Bay. Travel there. All right. Why don't we get these weapons? I don't know where they are. Oh, this way. Groundbreaker and now friendly. Love it.
Hey, that pad down there.
This is our ship. Why are we going on our... Oh, wait a minute.
I had a question about your plan.
Oh, our ship is... Oh.
Of course. The
No, this has been...
cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan.
I feel like these...
By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Okay, these two are like having a conversation that I've only heard half of. I
Hey
guess.
there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded, and I'm afraid
if
I
we're gonna
can't let you
intimidate
near
this
it till it's not.
Can you help me get this cleared up?
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
Alright, don't you dare touch my ship.
Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
God, what are you, like
She's
12?
a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't act up at all.
Happy to hear it.
Alright, I'm off.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
What happens if we... Oh, we can't pull out our weapon. Oh, yeah, we can. What happens if we kill her?
Hey, don't point that thing at me.
Do things like... I can't get the thing down, so it's probably not going to help us. Alright, let's not start an interstellar war here. Who's Stevedore? Oh, it's Steve Door. Oh, so is that like a position? I thought his name was like Steve Door.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Alright, so now where are we going? I guess we should go talk to... Nah, we're gonna save that. Let's talk to Wanda in the sickbay. I thought his name was Steve Door or something. I was like, oh, who's this guy? Because the ones that have names obviously have, like, you know, things you can talk to them about and stuff.
Little mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Alright, so we're looking for a sick bay, which is right over here somewhere. Medical bay, here we go.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a
What's
scene.
going on here? I mean, she's not making a scene. You guys just stop talking.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our store.
I believe she said the premium
now, is there
shit,
something
dude.
I can help you with?
Let's see what you got.
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck. And a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
I get the good drugs. What do you got here? Verity's breath inhalant. Laboratory outfits. I don't think I need any of that. Ooh, reinforced headwear, class S. Adrena time. Precision spectrum magnification mono lens. Interesting. Alright, we're not going to spend any money, but I may do some repairs. I'm going to repair all. Thanks, buddy. What's your problem?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
She knows a patient here or something?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Something's weird's going on here. Wait, you don't even like her, but you're checking on her?
You say that like it's weird.
It's none of my business. I was just curious.
I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Okay, alright. I can understand. Maybe I can look in on it.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Oh, you'd be surprised at my powers of persuasion, lady. Alright, dude, I'm just gonna walk in. run of the station here. Oh. What's up, Dr. Wanda? Alright, let's first see if... Ooh, what happened in here? Holy crap, what happened? Is this Jesse? Alright, hold on. We need to steal stuff. Shh. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Sick bay nurse is onto us. Sick bay nurse is onto us. Is that Jesse? Nah, it's a sick Mardet. What's this? Was this a key? Ooh, I kind of want that. Oh, I can just take it. It's not stealing. Okay, cool. Is this Jesse? No. Alright, let's talk to Wanda. What's up, Doc? You look like you're working real hard over here.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Uh-oh. Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Oh, that guy, okay. Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon. What's going on? Better myself. Isn't this the med bay? I'll just say Wheeler says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Who's Irion?
Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
What do you need mechanicals for?
Surgery, mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker.
Okay. That makes sense. Why is that, though?
The board won't let their doctors and nurses station here, and they own all the medical schools. If we can't hire their people, we can't hire anyone.
Oh, well, that's kind of crappy.
Everyone on staff here on Groundbreaker was trained by me or Idris. We're good, don't get me wrong. But we've only 2 heads between us, and we don't know everything.
That seems bad.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start.
Wasn't it uninhabitable?
Adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Look, I could take care of myself, Doc. Don't worry about it. Alright, where's this Jessie chick? I can't get through here, huh? Is she in there? I need somebody's ID. Can I, like, snag somebody's ID? What's that? Patient's medical chart. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complaints of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. Uh-oh. I've never seen complications this severe and am prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some corp docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update. I learned that interstellar crews call this condition skip flu, and everyone I ask says they know someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Bored medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shirk their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering, but how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? I would say all this blood would help. Alright, let's just make sure there's not an ID laying around here. What do you got over here, buddy? Nothing. What do you got? Can I, like, pickpocket her? No, can't. Alright. Alright, I don't know where Jesse is. Weapons parts, bit cartridge. I'm gonna use your terminal. Messages. Subject. Where are my auto mechs? I need a status to update, Aaron. I know you boasted about the Scylla shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that is infested with pirates? You know, pirates, the ones who love cargo and hate rules. Staff shortage. I'm at my wit's end, coordinating with any authority outside of Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon. Alright, we know all about that. I need to chat with Jun-Li about this. Alright, so we do not have a med bay, like, ID. Oh. controller just died. There we go. We don't have like a med bay ID or anything, unfortunately, so we can't go in that restricted access area. Alright, back to the journal. Alright, so that's on Skilla. That's somewhere else, not here. So now I think we're basically... Oh, where's Jesse? Yeah, so Jesse's... Wait a minute, Jesse's 40 meters. Hold on a second. Okay, so Jesse's back in there. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so we can't talk to Jesse until we get that. That's somewhere else. That's somewhere else. Where's GB23? Wait a minute. Relay, that's got to be... That says travel. That's somewhere else. Our backup relay went offline a while ago. Now that the station's primary is going to be occluded, the backup relay must be repaired. So you have to travel to relay G-Bay and bring the station. So yeah, I think that's somewhere else. And then this one, there's 2 of them. Let's see if we can find the one real quick. The one's on our ship. But there's one right here. In the rest and go. Oh, we have to talk to Gladys anyway. Alright. Well, we're going to stop right here, I think, for tonight. Because we're about to go in, talk to Gladys. It's going to start a whole bunch of new stuff. I can feel it already. We'll get the weapon. We're basically kind of clearing up sides and companions. Or at least pushing them forward to their next place. It seems like a lot of these quests, even some of the side quests, which is interesting, is going to cause us to have to go to a different place and then probably come back here at some point. So there's going to be some backtracking in this game and whatnot, but it should be easy once we get the things done. But I'm glad we're off Edgewater, or it was Edgewater, right? I'm glad we're off there. I like this area. I like this game. I feel like there is a thin veneer on top of this game, like a thin story veneer that we are just starting to poke through and find out what's going on. Obviously, these corporations play a big role in this, and you know we're going to try and take them down and wake up everybody on the hope and stuff like that. But I have a feeling we're going to find out a lot more of what's going on in this. I feel like the story is pretty deep. So I'm in. We'll be continuing this on Wednesday. If you're new or unfamiliar, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Monday and Wednesdays are for whatever game or series we are playing through, currently Outer Worlds. So we'll be playing this on Monday and Wednesday for the next bunch of weeks. Fridays are usually either multiplayer or I'll play some card games. And then Saturdays are usually simulation or sports games, usually, but it can be anything. Not sure what we're playing this Saturday. MLB needs to make a comeback at some point. We still have a lot of Planet Zoo to do that we've been working on the last couple weeks. Long mentioned it earlier. There's a new game out that I'm interested in trying called Barn Finders. You may find me playing that on Saturday. If I'm interested in it, we'll see. But anyway, we'll find out what it is. Anyway, thanks everyone. Have a great rest of your Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Long, Chelly, anyone else? I appreciate it. Again, I will see you on Wednesday. Be safe out there. Be both from any violence or anything, but also from the virus. Be safe. This is a very trying time. We could definitely have some spikes if people aren't safe. Hey, Spud, welcome. Goodbye, or thanks for lurking. Anyway, I'll be back Wednesday, and we will get more of this game done. Maybe we'll even get off of this place. This place doesn't seem as big as the other one, so I think we'll fly through this one. Anyway, see you on Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Happy gaming.